Hello.
Hello, what's up with you, big homie?
What's good with you, bro? I'm trying to get my camera working. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's all good. It's all good. Do your thing. I'm here.
Alright, so it'll do that camera, but it won't do. Okay. All right, there we go.
Wow.
There we go.
All right.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you. We Gucci.
Yes. That's what's that, man.
Alrighty, let's get into this. All right.
Sir. Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yes, sir.
It sounds like one of the songs they play when you in one of them lobbies ready for Call of Duty or the old 007 jump.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
Bang. Alrighty. Bang. Alright, so let me go ahead and get this thing right. Yes, sir. What's up with y'all, man? Thanks for everybody who tuning in, man. We are live. We are in the building, man. Got the homie Guala Da Gawd in the building. Hey, for y'all who don't know, if y'all don't know, y'all about to find out, man. But just to go back just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I am young Guala, 17, motherfucking back in my bag. Bet on myself, then coming in, put me in the game, coach. Man, even hands up, OTK, 2 stoves. You know what I'm saying? The newest feature joint, rock the boat, man. Notable joints like Mama, Verify, and then we got that WTW joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for those who don't know, Ice Cream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Just dropped out too, man. You can catch my man on all different kinds of platforms, man. Just doing this thing, doing what he's supposed to be doing out here.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapped into one of DC's finest, man. CEO, all work, no play. And listen, we here, man, to talk about it and get it going, man. So with no further ado, Guala Da Gawd is in the building.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it, bro. For real, man. Thank you for having me. You know, a lot of people already don't be rocking with me, and I don't rock with too many. So for those that do, I do appreciate you. And you one of those that fuck with me, so I fuck with you.
Alrighty, man. Y'all already know what's Gucci, man. I think if it serves me correct, man, I think I met you, man, like back in like 2015, man. I was down at one of the open mic joints, turntable lounge joints. I think that's where I met you at. Yeah.
Yep. Turntables. That's definitely where we met. Fucking with Bezel and them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Been rocking, cranking, doing your thing here everywhere, man. I've seen you do it all, man. So for those who don't know you, man, can you just touch on it a little bit? Who you are, where you from, man, and what you do?
All right, so originally I was born in PG Hospital, resided in Landover, Hyattsville area for a nice amount of time, but moved to DC to the 58th Street area. And pretty much just started doing my thing from that point on. I'm a musician. I started off rapping, but if you ask me what I do now, I do everything. So I rap, I engineer. I learned how to engineer because I was broke and I couldn't afford studio time, and the one I could afford shot me down because of my age. I'm a videographer, photographer, cinematographer, and graphic designer. I learned how to do all of that because, again, I was broke and I couldn't afford it, and there weren't anybody that really believed in me like that to help me get my image together. So on top of that, I own my own record label as well as my own film company. I've been working on short films. That's my main bag right now. The music is always going to be there, but I'm focused on the movies right now. The movies have gotten people that ain't seen my shit, touched my shit, shared my shit in years, sharing that. So I'm going to listen to God every time he talks to me. Whenever Allah drop a dime on me, I'm going to definitely listen.
Alrighty, for sure. That got to. Only way. Man. So walk us back to 2017. I Am Young Guala, a true story. What did Young Guala mean then, and what stuck with you from that debut?
So that was like my first crack on all platforms, for one, and that was like before you can just upload your shit on platforms. Like everybody can do that now, thanks to like DistroKid and all that, which is no problem. But it's like it's oversaturated. Just like when the mixtape thing was going on, it was just that Piff and Live mixtapes. Then came Spinrilla and Certified, and everybody found a way on these mixtape sites in this oversaturation. But when I did I Am Young Guala, I was still going through homelessness with my baby mother and my son. So aside from my upbringing, the I Am Young Guala story was more so me trying to, I guess you would say, like send a beacon or a bat signal or cry for help or whatever. Like I just need someone to hear my story and understand, like, people need to hear this shit because it could save somebody. And I only say that because in my mixtape days, I've had people message me like, yo, I listened to your outro on 100 Block Shorty. I went back to school and graduated. Thank you. Like shit like that made a nigga feel good, especially when I was already a dropout.
Man, yeah, nah, that's definitely fire, man. And that's what we do this shit for, right, man? To have that impact on people, right?
Definitely. Like it started really as an outlet because I ain't really had many friends growing up, and I still don't consider myself having too many friends. I got associates and I got family. And if you're associates, 9 times out of 10 is business, so you're always in good standing. And when you're family, you family, and you've earned that title with me. It ain't just by relation, it's by action. But it was my diary. Rap was my diary. I can talk to the song, I can talk to the mic, and I don't get backlash about feeling a certain way, or I don't get shit talked because I felt like this was cool, even though everyone else didn't think it was cool. And then it just became a passion because I figured out I was good at it. So when I figured that out, I just kept going with the shit just because it was the one thing I was good at in life. I was okay in sports. I was okay in video games. I was okay in fucking riding bikes and trying to do tricks and all that shit. I was some shit at skateboarding. I was some shit at soccer, some shit at basketball. But I was great at this fucking rapping shit. Like for my age is what they always used to say. And I took that as I'm just great. Because for you to have to put for my age, it means in some way, shape, or form, you either feel I'm possibly a threat to whatever you might be doing, and you had to put that there to kind of slight me a bit, but it don't slight me at all whatsoever. I'm great at what I do, and that's how God came about.
Already. Fire. There it is. Guala Da Gawd right there, putting it down. Man, you went into 2019 with Back in My Bag.
Yep.
Your tone felt, more seasoned than, the first joint, you know what I'm saying? What did you learn between those two projects that had that one be so much more impactful on your style, who you are, and how you present your music to the world?
Well, when I did I Am Young Guala, like I said, I was still going through homelessness with my baby mother. So we were going through our little bullshit. So it was a lot of mental stress from that, a lot of mental stress from my living situation. And technically I was still like, I guess I would still consider myself in mixtape mode versus album mode. When I did Back in My Bag, I was in another state, whole new location, ain't know nobody. Literally was starting from ground zero. So I felt like I didn't feel like I had something to prove to anybody, but more so myself. And what I had to prove to myself was it don't matter where I go, I'm gonna be the same person. I might have to move a little different, but I'm gonna still be the same person in intention. And I started doing this music shit to express myself. I'm not gonna stop just because I'm in a new place.
Already, yeah. You made that move, man. How was that move, and how did it impact, your life and your family?
The move did everything it was supposed to do. So initially, it was for me and my baby mother ain't had nowhere else to go. It was like end of the line. That's the last resort. I was resentful of even moving to the South years before because my mother and sister and cousin been trying to get me to come down. My grandmother, everybody, but it just hit the fan up here. All my bridges got burned for this reason or that reason, and we just needed a fresh start. So when we got there, it was a rocky start. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit was rocky as hell, but it got better. How it got better? Um, in all honesty, it got better when I was finally able to just focus on myself. As fucked up as what I'm about to say may sound, if you really think about it, you're gonna realize, nah, it ain't fucked up. It's just I had to do what I had to do. So I moved for my kid and my baby mother, but she moved on, moved back home, came back with my son, and I was down there by myself. So what else could I do? I can put up or shut up. So at that point, I'm like, all right, I don't got nothing holding me back, nothing holding me down. So if I don't succeed in anything, it's my fault. I'm the only thing holding me back. So I just started going hard as hell, taking sessions on sessions on sessions on sessions, um, figuring out different hustles. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody finds their way one way or another. And one thing I realized in the South that I didn't realize up here was as much as I was trying to run away from a certain lifestyle or having to do a certain thing just to make money, I still ended up having to do that shit. And I just realized the difference between one type of nigga that does this that's in this lane and another type. You got the person that got all the money, all the motherfucking flash and shit, but they ain't taking care of shit. And you got the motherfuckers that's grinding 18 hours a motherfucking day doing whatever, whether it's on the block, at the warehouse, or whatever, and all they shit is going to their family. And they ain't doing all the flash and shit, but at the end of the day, they feel whole. And I was more so the second person. Even though I was doing everything the first person would have been doing as far as making my money, I more so was the second person. So it's like, all right, I got this bread. As soon as I got this bread, the first thing I tried to do was put my people on back home. That blew up in my face. Every time I got any kind of advancement, I tried to share it and spread it as quick as possible, which hindered me in the long run. So it might have seemed like my time down there was more lows than highs, but all of those lows brought me to this point that I am now. So in all, to answer your question, it's been a great move for me, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you sharing that with people because I had a mentor once tell me, the same thing, bro. Like you gotta take care of yourself first.
Fuck yeah.
Before you can take care of anybody else, and that come to your loved one, your spouse, whoever, your child, everybody. Like you gotta take care of yourself first so that you can take care of them, man. So I'm glad you brought that to the light for a lot of people to understand that is you gotta be number one in your life in order for you to be able to help the ones around you, man. So
definitely.
So talk to me, you know what I'm saying? The DMV grind of dropping singles like Hands Up and Two Stoves in 2020. What city energy shaped those?
All right, so the irony of it is when those was dropped, geographically, I wasn't in the city, but wherever excuse me, wherever I go, they know where I'm from, whether it's how I talk, how I dress, or flat out if they ask me. But before any of that, I've always been told you a man first. So whenever you go anywhere, lead with that. Don't lead with your pockets. Don't lead with your guns. Don't lead with your fists. Lead with being a man. So people gravitated towards me off of that. When I did those songs, it was right after the mama break. So what a lot of people don't know is I had a slight buzzing moment in my mind from the song Mama. A dude reviewed my music and my shit went from like 0 views to thousands to tens of thousands within a matter of like 48 to 72 hours, thanks to that dude. So I
Dang.
just pretty much was just trying to run off that gas I had from that shit because niggas was coming left and right, like, yo, I'm trying to get a feature, I'm trying to do a feature, I'm trying to do this, trying to do that, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. And it's like, all right, cool. So I'm trying to get my business in order, trying to get the feature price together and all this and what's going to come with what. And I'm going to be real. Only maybe 2 people paid me for features and actually put the songs out. Everyone else, I kind of just looked out for on some like, all right, y'all don't want to pay me, but I'm gonna show y'all exactly why the fuck I'm worth it at the end of the day, because I ain't no slack. I'm gonna get on every one of y'all tracks, fuck y'all around so bad to the point where y'all either ain't gonna want to put the song out or you gonna rewrite your verse. And it ended up being the first for every motherfucking feature I did, and it broke my heart as an artist, but I also just showed me that nigga, you him and you really don't need nobody. That's why you never did a bunch of features on your projects anyway. Because niggas don't share shit. They're not invested like you are. They don't put in the effort like you do, but they want all the motherfucking rewards and reapings and benefits that you get.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I
That's
was really just
crazy.
trying to prove myself for
Yeah.
the most part, bro.
Oh man, went in it and went crazy on them. That's crazy.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up though. That's what's up, man.
Then sorry to cut you off, but you know the hands up, that more so stems from all the killings and shit that was going on with like George Floyd and Tamir and Sandra and all the other names that we kind of forgot as a people until another person is killed and then we all of a sudden remember those names. But that song came about from my own experiences with the police and shit like that, and just fearful of my child having to go through that shit or witness anything I go through with that shit. And they already have. He don't remember because he was an infant, but my son has already witnessed a bad encounter with me and the police and shit with the Spotsylvania County and the Virginia State Sheriffs. So
Dang. Yeah.
my son could have witnessed me dead in a ditch at the age of 1.5. But
Yeah.
by the grace of Allah, I made it. And I'm good, but like I said, I done went through my own shit in life and witnessed my people go through so much shit that it was just me speaking up for the people that don't want to speak or can't speak or don't know how to speak. Because at the end of the day, everybody don't know how to speak. I'm grateful to have gone through a lot of the different programs and shit I went through as a kid and teenager that helped me become this person that you could feel comfortable interviewing, or somebody could feel comfortable introducing to their parents about this or that, or you can bring me to your business partner about this because I'm gonna be a good representation and shit like that. But this shit took time and it wasn't overnight. So to even live this long has been a blessing. So hands up is more so for everybody, for all our people, black and brown, and everything we go through, because from then to now, that song still holds hella fucking weight and relevance. It's just people want the nigga shit. But at the end of the day, with Trump in office and all this bullshit going on, I gotta worry about my dad and I gotta worry about myself just because of how I look, my mode of transportation, and all that shit. Feds already took one of my bikes and threatened to lock me up. I was grateful to make it home from that. This shit is real out here, bro. And I don't know why people think this shit is a game.
Already, man. And with that said, a lot of people don't even know this, but this year I gotta drop this. is an election year. You have to register to vote and get out and vote for your local politicians. You have to. That's how we, make these changes and make things happen. So anybody who not voting need to learn how to vote or get the information, hit me up. I'll send it to you. Make sure you get registered to vote. Is really important. I do civic engagement myself,
Right.
especially for us. You know what I'm saying? So that we can get the right people in there and make sure that everybody, get they vote in so we can make some changes. So I appreciate you sharing that though, because that goes right along with our voices and our voices that need to be heard. Man, that's powerful, man. So I appreciate that. So hands up, y'all go check that joint out too. It whole heavyweight Guala himself. You already know. Let's jump into your brand and your sound. So you got all work, no play. What's the mission and who's on the roster? You know what I'm saying in your production circle and how that work.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, right, I can still hear you. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. All right, so what was the question again? My bad.
No, it's all Gucci. I wanted to get into like your brand and your sound. So you the CEO of All Work No Play. What's the mission and who's on the roster or in your production circle?
So as far as All Work No Play, it's literally just pardon me, it's just me and my little brother Bono right now. I do have other artists that I work with, but they're also busy living their own lives. And my main thing, which I used to try to stress to artists that have wanted me to manage them, is I'm not here to manage you, baby you, father you, uncle you, or any of that. I can guide you. But if you got shit going on in your own life that is way more important than this music shit that ain't paying you right now, I'm never gonna stop you from taking care of your fucking life. Because I have to take care of mine. I've had to take care of my shit so many fucking times, and niggas never understood that shit. But I understand, so I don't hold nobody. I don't hold nobody back or nothing, but I'm telling people the same shit every time they try to come across with whatever, hoping I can change whatever for them. And it's like, bro, I'm still trying to change shit for myself. So it's just me and my little brother Bono right now. As far as production, I got my dog Foolish Ass Tone, Food Out Tone. He's pretty much one of my main producers. And then producers I work with is Ruby Meraki from North Carolina, Young Montana, I believe he's from the Czech Republic. Evans Beats, Brennan Baker from Canada. 65 Bangers, he's from the DMV as well. And I'm trying not to forget anybody that I still consistently work with. I want to say that might and a few of my brother's producers that I do be working with. Heatmaker, from Raleigh, North Carolina. Super Dave from the DMV. 16. Those producers that I named, and that's about it as far as that music side.
Okay,
and that's just
that's what's
my bad. That's just All Work No Play in conjunction with Workaholics Entertainment, which is pretty much my subsidy under All Work No Play. All Work No Play is more so the umbrella. Workaholics directly deals with the music and the artistry. All work, no play more so is dealing with the businesses and all that. You know, branding, getting your BMI and all that shit together, trying to get syncing if you're trying to get placed on TV shows and shit like that. I'm still learning all that shit. That's why I don't sit here acting like I know everything. I know what I know and I know what I don't.
Alrighty, man. That's what's up. So you worn a lot of hats, man, in this game, man. How often? I mean, even with the recent joint with Kenilworth Katrina Ice Cream. How often are you shaping records behind the boards? Like, is that always gonna be you doing those things, or
somewhat? So, like I was saying earlier, I'm not as dependent on engineering as I used to be. I kind of control. I got a good control and vetting process of who I'm recording because, as we all know, the rap game has changed in a way that a lot of us ain't really too cool or fond of. But we still got some greats and some goats who deserve to still be paired with greats and goats. And Katrina's somebody I've worked with for over 10 years. And I can say that proudly because as long as I've known to this day, she is still one of those artists that people are going to break their neck to try to work with in some way, shape, or form because they're still doing it. She's still getting paid for shows. She's still getting paid for features. She's still getting paid for appearances. Niggas ain't doing that, bro. And that's the whole thing of motherfuckers want to feel like they're so big and so this, but what are you really doing? What can you show that can prove you're who the fuck you say you are? And Katrina's one of them people that she ain't got to say shit. She walk in the room and that shit speak for herself. So I'm gonna always be recording people like her. But I do like working with some of the newer people, but I'm very picky about how I record and stuff like that. And it's like just knowing how much we can really get done. I'm not really a fan of somebody that's coming in the book 3 hours and they punching in, only getting one song done. I punch in myself, don't get me wrong, but if you look around, I have the means to do that. Like I have the shit that I can take as much time as I want, but also how I punch in is different from them. They one line. I learned how to punch in from Lil Wayne, and that man would create 2 to 8 lines in his head, then rap them Jones, tweak what needs to be fixed, do it again from the top, the same way, and it come out right. And niggas don't do that, but they swear they to go. So I just like a good session where I know we're gonna get a lot of work done versus I'm sitting there like this and all I keep hearing is one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Your ass up out the studio and get your money back. I don't even care at this point. So engineering is always going to be there because I love creating music. I love the creation of nothing to something. That's my whole thing I stand on with anything I do is I'm the king of bringing nothing to something. Like, seriously.
Alrighty. Man, so we got this joint. What's the word, man? Tell me about, what I'm saying, the track, where it came from, how you put it together, and then we're gonna go ahead and let them hear that.
So what's the word? That came about from a little bit after I came back to the DMV or whatever. So when I came back, mind you, I learned a whole new set of type of skills in the South, and it's over. So I feel like I probably could talk about it. So, I learned how to sell other things other than weed down there. You know what I'm saying? And that was very lucrative and helped me push a lot of the shit I needed to push down there. But after almost dying in a car accident before moving back home down there, I kind of made an agreement with God that unless it's absolutely dire and necessary, I'm not selling nothing hard. I'm not about to risk nothing up because the game different up here. For one, the laws is different up here. The shit I was able to sign myself out and walk away wit down there, I can't do up here, and I know that for a fact. So I'm not about to set myself up. I'm 30 fucking 2. What the fuck do I look like trying to go back outside and step on the block and sell crack for the first time at 32? Nah, I'm good. I did my thing from 28 to I did my thing from like 26 to 30. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had my fun with it. I've had my highs and my lows. Nigga, that shit ain't no game. Like, this motherfuckers be thinking all this shit cool. I'm gonna tell you this shit ain't. The money is all right, but this shit ain't, bro. Like the way you gotta move, the way you gotta carry people, the way you gotta go about your day, like you shouldn't have to live like that. But if you got to, I understand. It's like, seriously, I understand, and I don't knock you. But I told him I wasn't gonna do nothing else. So I came home, had my temp job, shit was working, but it wasn't working. So, you know, I do my thing. I jug my little weed here and there and shit. You know, weed legal. So, you know, everybody can get weed now. But still mainly studio time, cooking, and I'm a chef, so I create a lot of food from scratch, sauces and everything from scratch with no allergens.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I do that. But what's the word pretty much came about from what I went through with the jugging and shit. And long story short, all I'm gonna say is everybody don't be happy to see you doing your thing. And they'll do anything to try to knock you off your pivot. And niggas tried everything they fucking could, but you bitch ass niggas ain't stopped shit. And I want y'all to hear that shit from me directly on this motherfucking interview. You bitch ass niggas ain't stopped shit, and I hope this shit goes on YouTube so I can share this shit so you can hear that you bitch ass niggas ain't stopped shit. And all y'all bitch ass niggas still falling off, and I'm still here, bitch.
Alrighty.
That's where that shit came from, bro. I just had to let motherfuckers know they ain't never gonna stop me in what I'm doing.
Alrighty, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen, right here, man. Everything DMV. We in the building. Guala Da Gawd. WTF. What's the word?
Stop for nothing, nobody, nigga, understand that. Yeah, hey, I took a fall, but when you take a fall, you just got shaken back. Educated with the hustle, ain't no scholarship for that. What's the word? Think you know better, you just jumped off the curb. Ain't no clicking up with me, the thought of that is just absurd. I'm on a mission, you can get the fucking said, it's what you heard. Trying to play me like I'm new to this, that shit gon' get you burned. I got some yes, I gotta settle, shit don't never leave my head. Talking crazy through the messages, I left that shit on red. I done bought a camera, watch me make movie out his head. I can show you better than what I can tell you how to play it. If you do work without a gun, set you up to fail. If you got the work, you better know the game before you play it. Walk through hell, you want some bad shit about common sense and logic. If you got it on you, boy, you better not be scared to pop it. Catching bodies ain't like GTA, that shit sit on your conscience. And selling dope ain't like the movies, bitch, but this the Carter. 20, 50, 100, 10. You walk inside the shop, well, bitch, how much you tryna spend? I done showed them once, I guess I gotta show them all again. I done came up with a plan and I don't think they understand. I'm my own man, doing just exactly what I said. I ain't waiting on the soul and I ain't holding out my hand. Got my own plan, did it once, I do that shit again. Try to count me out, you better go and count the shit again. I'm a grown man, handle business, take care of my kids. Ain't complaining about a thing because his life is what it is. In the zone, and I bet I never lose myself again. You can think you know the game, but better know that I'ma win. What's the word? Yeah, I'm doing just exactly what I said. I ain't waiting on the soul and I ain't holding out my hand. Got my
Hey, bro, that motherfucker crank. Good God. That motherfucker crank, my G. God damn. Hey,
Trying
man.
to tell niggas, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker. Hey, y'all put that in the car, man. Turn that motherfucker up, man, and ride, my nigga. That motherfucker crank right there. Guala Da Gawd, man, in the building, man. Been doing this thing forever, man. Been holding us down, man. DMV representative, DC, bringing this shit together, keeping us solid, man. We appreciate the work you put in, man, and everything that you've been doing, man. Let me ask you this, man. What is the best spots you done performed in ever, man? Cause you was on stage, you was crushing stages, man. I seen you at this event, that event. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this shit, bro.
So,
like, what's the best joint you've been on?
So, all right. My picks might not be everybody else's picks. And I'm also going to throw some picks I wish I could have performed at. But I'm going to say Axum, Turntable, the Surreal Event Center, because that was the first place I planted my motherfucking feet. I like Pure. I ain't gonna say it's one of my favorites, but I met a lot of cool people through Pure. But yeah, I'm gonna say probably those three. Like, in all honesty, I've done the Fillmore, I've done Howard, I've done 2 Fillmores actually. But I like intimate settings. The only big settings I think I really like or will fuck with are like shit like the NCF, like National Cannabis Fest, shit like that, like festivals. I might do that only because there's so many different kind of people, and you never know who could gravitate towards you. People be saying shit like that shit for the white people, or niggas ain't really getting no bump there for real. That shit for the rages and all that other shit. You don't know who gonna rock with your shit, or get a little more diverse, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, those are probably like my favorite spots because it was more love there than anything. Minus the few altercations when some outsiders them came around, it was always like the most genuine. No, and Solly's was fucking lit. Solly's was the shit. Yeah, Solly's was the shit, man. But I wish I could have did Island Cafe, and I wish I could have did DC Style Stage.
Yeah. Oh man. What is one of the songs in your catalog that people may not have really tapped into, that you feel is one of your bangers, and that people need to really, they might underrate it, but it's one of your joints that people really need to tap into? Title and year.
Damn. I would probably say I got too much shit, bro. I'm gonna be real, but I would probably say what I would want people to listen to get the best understanding of me. Maybe would be, it's gonna be a few. I can't just do one, but it ain't gonna be 10. 20,000 and counting. That's a single. I did that right after Mama, so that was like 2019, 2020. Message. That was on Back in My Bag. Dream Chaser, which is, I want to say I released that this year, but that's only on my website and on YouTube. And in all honesty, I really feel like people need to go and listen to Hands Up for real, for real. Like, I don't think I got too political on it, but it ain't so new school and wavy that you can't take it serious either. Like when I get the video done for this shit, like, you gonna see the magnitude of this shit. Like, they gonna see everything, but that's yet to come.
Alrighty, man. You know what you do, man. I love what you're doing, man. I love all the work you putting in. Young man, Guala Da Gawd everywhere. Stream, put me in the game, coach, WTW, man, and tap into All Work No Play for bookings, collabs, man. Hit my man up. He putting in that work. He doing his thing, been doing his thing, been putting in that work. We right here on Everything DMV Radio, man. Hey, is there anything else you want to tell these people before we get out of here?
Today is my last day smoking until my birthday, which is in December. You think I'm doing a lot now? Just wait. What I'm about to do between the next 2 months and top of the year. Make sure y'all check out all my short films and all the short films I'm acting in. You can look at all on my YouTube. I got a playlist called Starring Guala Da Gawd. I'm in the film now, so check out Sauce, spelled SAWSE. Can I Ball 20? Backseat, Final Call, And also just got out. Will be releasing, I want to say at the top of the year or later this year. I'm acting in that. And I'm going to be in a few more productions, but I don't want to say exactly what because I want y'all to be surprised. But just know y'all are already fans of a few of the productions that are out. They're DMV based. And just expect to see me on your TV screen, YouTube screen, phone screen, and everything because you can't shut me off. Even if the power go out, you still going to see me.
Alrighty, in the building, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Guala, man. Appreciate you for coming by, man. Thanks for showing us some love, man. And I'm still tapped in, man. I seen the little short films and everything that you got popping through your YouTube and all that. So yes, sir. We in there, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Bach. Everything DMV Radio, man. And we out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Till next time.
Yes, sir.